Hello, welcome to Spanish Lessons with Dr. Alan Davison. The videos in this series are designed to be used with the Blurzo el Burro graded Spanish reader. The reader is available at Amazon.com or through my website at blurzo.com. Have fun! Today we're going to look at the verb tener and tener expressions. Tener is a tremendously important verb in Spanish for simply rendering possessing things, to have things, or also different states, as in to be thirsty, to be hungry, etc. Tener is a stem-changing verb, e to ie, that has an irregular yo form. So, er endings, so the endings are going to be o, es, e, hemos, es, and stem changing with an irregular yo form. So we'll do the other forms first. Stem change, tienes, tiene. No change here. Let's move that over. No change there because the stress here is on the second E. Tenemos, tenéis, and tienen. The yo form, irregular yo form, is tengo with a G. Okay? So, stress again. As we go through the stress forms, vowel NRS, tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen. Stem changing verb except for this irregular yo form, tengo. Okay, we can simply use that to render possessing something. Yo tengo una clase, yo tengo un hermano, yo tengo mucho trabajo. Nosotros tenemos tarea en la clase de español. Ellos tienen un coche bueno, whatever that might be. And it's also used, very importantly, for a whole variety of expressions where in English we would use the verb to be. Okay? For example, we use tener, these tener expressions. Some of the more common ones are tener hambre, which is hunger. Tener sed, which is thirst. Tener prisa, which is haste or to be in a hurry. Tener razón, which is reason, to be right. Tener, what are some of the other ones? Tener miedo, which is fear. Tener tener sueño, which literally is dreaminess or sleepiness. In other words, to be sleepy. Tener frío, cold. Tener calor, heat. Okay, so these are used with all these expressions in Spanish. We use the verb tener rather than the verb to be, ser or estar. So if you want to say I am thirsty, you say yo tengo sed. Literally, I have thirst. Okay, of course the yo is optional here because tengo can only be the yo form. So how about answering a question like this? ¿Qué haces? Hacer means to do. ¿Qué haces cuando tienes hambre? Literally, what do you do when you have hunger, when you're hungry? Response is, yo, optional, como, I eat. Okay? Another very useful expression, tener expression, is the use of the expression tener que. Okay, tener que, plus followed by the infinitive, the unconjugated form of a verb. Okay. What this renders is that you must do something or you have to do something. For example, nosotros tenemos, we have to, que, whatever we have to do. Tenemos que estudiar, unconjugated verb. We have to study. What do I have to do? I have to go home. Yo, optional, tengo que, to go home, ir a casa. I have to go home. Another verb you can use to render this tener que plus the infinitive is the verb deber, which means to owe or ought. It's a regular ER verb, not stem changing, no problems there. You just simply conjugate it. Let's say the yo form, yo debo, and follow it by an unconjugated verb. Yo debo, whatever. Yo debo trabajar. Literally what you're saying is I owe to work, or I ought to work, or I should work. Okay? He ought to, whatever, he ought to study. El optional debe estudiar. Okay, another thing that should be mentioned when we're dealing with these tener expressions, hambre, sed, prisa, razón, etc., is that these are all nouns. In English, when we say I'm hungry, hungry is an adjective, but tener hambre, yo tengo hambre, yo optional. Hambre is a noun. Hambre is actually a feminine noun. So if you wanted to say I'm very hungry, you actually have to put an adjective in front of hambre. Yo tengo mucha, because it's feminine, hambre. Literally, I have a lot of hunger. Or sed is also feminine. I'm very thirsty. Yo tengo mucha sed. Fear is masculine, miedo. Yo tengo mucho miedo. Literally, I have a lot of fear. That's how we would say in Spanish, I am very afraid. Okay, there you have it. The verb tener with some tener expressions.